60 years had passed since the kingdom of Israel was torn in two by Jeroboam and Rehoboam. King Ahab now ruled with his wife, Queen Jezebel, who insisted on the worship of her god, Baal. God sent the prophet Elijah to remind the people of who they should be worshiping, and condemned Israel to a 3-year drought as punishment for worshiping Baal. In response to Elijah's warning, King Ahab and Queen Jezebel ordered for his death. But by the time his soldiers started to search for him, God had already told Elijah that it was time to hide. After 3 years of drought and hiding, God instructed Elijah to return to Israel and to gather the Baal priests at Mount Carmel in order to prove that his God was the true God. The challenge would entail 2 bulls, one given to the Baal prophets and the other to Elijah, who would be sacrificed and placed at altars as offerings. The God who responded with fire would be proven as the one true God. Elijah allowed the Baal priests to go first. They chanted and called for their God, but after a full day of praying, they had no answer. Then it was Elijah's turn. Elijah was so confident that he drenched his offering in water before calling to God. And God answered with a lightning strike that made the altar burn. The people are shocked and angry with the Baal priests who ran away out of fear. As God promised, the drought was finally over as the rains came at last. Many years passed, and Elijah had gained a successor called Elijah. Elijah had become a close friend and insisted on joining him on his final journey to Jordan. When they arrived at the Jordan River, Elijah struck it with his cloak, and it parted to reveal the dry ground for him to walk on. Before Elijah left, he turned to Elijah.
Is there anything you want to ask before God takes me away?
Yes. How will I ever inherit your type of spiritual power?
Only God can grant you that. If you are able to see what God has planned, then your question will be answered.
And said, for a moment all is still between them, until a ball of light appeared, and a chariot of fire carried Elijah away. Elijah is left having witnessed the power of God, and to carry on Elijah's work by himself.